Welcome back to another episode of Fueling Growth Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. Today, we're diving into an essential topic, managing customer expectations to boost loyalty and fuel your business's growth. To discuss this, I'm joined by my colleague and expert, Roger Glass. We're together to unpack how aligning your offerings with what your customers want can lead to transformative outcomes for your shop.
Thanks, Zane. It's great to be here. Managing customer expectations is a cornerstone of any successful business, but it's especially vital in the auto repair industry, where trust is such a significant factor. If a customer's expectations are misaligned with the service they receive, it can lead to dissatisfaction and decreased loyalty, which is the opposite of what we want.
Absolutely. And understanding what your customers truly need and want is foundational. Without that understanding, you're shooting in the dark. By being in tune with their needs, you not only create a solid base for your service offerings, but also enhance the overall customer experience. Have you noticed any strategies that particularly help shop owners maintain this alignment?
Definitely. Clear communication is key to understanding and managing expectations. It's important to have open channels of communication where you can relay important information about repairs, service timelines, and costs to your customers. In practice, this means being upfront about what a repair entails and how long it might realistically take. Gone are the days when car owners would just drop off their vehicles and hope for the best.
That's a great point. And setting realistic timelines can't be stressed enough. I've seen shops overestimate their capabilities, promising an unrealistic completion time. While it might seem beneficial momentarily, it can lead to disappointed customers down the line. On the flip side, if you're honest and the job gets completed quicker than expected, it's a pleasant surprise for your customers.
And this ties directly into ensuring consistent service quality. If customers feel they're getting top-notch service each time they visit, they're more likely to forgive delays or mishaps. Building a customer-centric culture means putting yourself in your customer's shoes and considering what you'd expect if you were in their place. Ensuring that every employee embodies this mentality can make a huge difference.
This shift towards a customer-focused approach can indeed be transformative. When we talk about practical tips, something as simple as a follow-up call after service to ensure everything went well can elevate the customer experience significantly. It not only shows that you value the customer, but also that you're willing to go the extra mile. Do you have examples of shops that have successfully implemented such practices?
Absolutely. I recall a shop that turned a challenging situation to their advantage by embracing these principles. They once had a vehicle that demanded more time than anticipated. Instead of rushing through the repairs, they decided to keep the communication line open with the customer, updating them frequently on the repair's progress, and expected extra time required. Not only did the customer appreciate the transparency, but they also became a loyal advocate for the shop.
That's a perfect illustration of how transparency can lead to trust and loyalty. Feedback is another aspect I believe should never be overlooked. Actively seeking it out and then implementing the necessary changes can show customers they're being heard. Whether through surveys or direct conversations, the insights gained can be invaluable.
Indeed. Gathering customer feedback and acting on it is a proactive way to improve services. It helps identify areas that need enhancement and reassure customers that their opinions really matter. This constant loop of feedback and improvement is what drives long-term loyalty and repeat business. And not just that, acting on feedback often enhances the overall customer service capacity of a repair shop.
It's like building a partnership with your customers through trust and transparent communication. You're not just reacting to issues as they arise, but anticipating and addressing potential concerns proactively. This level of care and attention doesn't just foster trust. It leads to customers returning again and again, becoming free advertising as they share their positive experiences with others.
Precisely. Developing these lasting relationships can differentiate an auto shop in a highly competitive market. When customers feel genuinely valued and appreciated, they become loyal patrons who generate word-of-mouth referrals, which are far more influential than any paid advertisement. So, it's a domino effect that starts with managing expectations well and ripples outward into increased growth and profitability.
Roger, it's been enlightening talking to you about these impactful strategies. I hope those listening are inspired to adopt these practices and see the tangible benefits that follow. Thank you for joining me today and for sharing your expertise.
Thank you, Zane. It's always a pleasure to discuss ways we can help auto repair shops grow and thrive.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning into this episode of Fueling Growth Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. We covered a lot of ground on how managing customer expectations effectively can be a game changer for your business. Remember, the goal is to go beyond just meeting those expectations to exceeding them, thereby enhancing customer satisfaction and loyalty. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to share more insights and strategies to propel your auto repair shop to new heights. Until then, keep fueling growth and drive success.